But the story, that's what it's about for me. And my favorite starts out here in Rome. Come with me. This is the Roman bathroom. Don't be shy. If you come over and look in the mirror, look how cool that is. But then when you come back and look at all the artwork that took place to make that vision. Now we're still not finished. We're down to here. This is my favorite room because the throne is in here. So the Emperor of Rome, and I have a saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans. What? You see what I'm so sorry. When in Rome, do as the Romans. Come on, we had to make the bathroom. So then she says, well, my office, I'd love to have a balcony looking over an Italian scene with some columns and some marble walls and some cut granite. So this is all just house paint. These are indigenous birds. We just want to have some color on the offset wall. This is called an accent wall. So come on in. Now pick a language. We can help you here. Come on in. If you see this mural that's in progress here, you see all the little icons from around the world. So in this room, you'll get your passport and you pick your language. You'll get a t-shirt for whatever languages you want to learn. Now you ready to travel through the pages of your passport? Come on out. In 2020, I tried to tell people, hey, we have to get past the fear of each other and their cultures. So imagine the pages of your passport are paper, but I ripped holes. So as you walk the hallways to your class, you get a glimpse into each other culture. So this is Greece, very beautiful, because we had Italy and Rome. The energy that you put into your art reflects back. So if I love what I'm doing, and I'm singing, I'm painting, and you come in and you're in a good mood, you're like, I really like that. You don't know why you like it. But there's a good energy, there's a lot of, it's about intention here with us. So I say that to Tammy at the Frisco Arts, and she says to me, I'm from South Korea, and I didn't see one wall in there about South Korea. And I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little research about your country. And when I did, I found out that South Korea has 109 of the most beautiful waterfalls. Behind you by the water fountain I threw in a pagoda. And this is South Korea. And this is all waterfalls that come down. This is a Barcelona train station. There's going to be a flamenco dancer here on a terrazzo floor, polished. It'll be beautiful. Come into our first classroom. This is Japan. In Japan, these are Japanese maples. And so we're going to go ahead and finish them. But some of this is me teaching and some of this is students trying. So Shai comes to me and she says, I don't have enough room for the Spanish-speaking classes are bigger. So I said, well, I can't make one room 2 countries. I researched Japan. I found out that in Japan, they have these things called Shinto gates. They're magical gates that can transport you anywhere you want to go. So I added this piece of wood, and I'm creating my Shinto gate, so you can naturally step from Japan into Barcelona. Come on into Barcelona. With a little imagination and some creativity. And you'll see the Shinto gate's not finished, but that side is Japan. But this is one of the most famous fountains. Now it's not finished, but you can see the quality, how beautiful it's going to be. And the kids in Barcelona, Madrid, they love what they call football, what we call soccer. Yes. So this is going to be a stadium with some kids. So that way on one side is this beautiful culture with the cherry blossom and the Japanese maples. And then over here, we're switching it up a little bit with some sports and kids stuff and things like that, with each flag hanging. So that is our Japanese Barcelona classroom. So come on out here. Right. Now Russia, a lot of people have one thing about Russia or another. But I think that this building in Moscow is one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. So here we are. This is what it's going to be, and this is where we're at. This is Veronica, one of my art directors, did this. Jacqueline, when they did Greece and Rome, also did India. Check this out. For over 1,000 years, they got rocks, big rock, and they smashed them together until they got sharper edges to them. And then they went to a mountain, and they used those rocks, and they carved away every piece of the rock. And this entire temple was carved out of one mountain. And this was 5,000 years ago. That kind of dedication and that kind of craftsmanship with tools that are so primitive, that belongs on the walls of love. In the bathrooms, when you wash your hands, maybe sign language you could learn is another language.
Yes.
So we have every language. If you look, aloha there, different hello in every language. So that says hello, that says hello, that says hello, this says hello. Guten Tag, hello, hola, whatever that says. Bonjour, ciao, whatever that says. Salut. Oh, sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Oh, there's nobody in there. Come on, I'm kidding. Talking about gestures of love, there was a prince who fell in love with a princess. Now, this guy went a little crazy, though, and he built her the Taj Mahal, one of the most beautiful buildings of gestures of love ever. And the girl who painted this for me so far is 14 years old. See what teaching can do? A little bit of talent. This is the Sphinx. And there's a legend that if you can solve the riddle of the Sphinx, the secrets to the universe will be yours. And all the Sphinx asks for is that you restore him. Guess who's painting this one? I'm going to restore the Sphinx. I want the secrets to the universe. Harmony, peace, and love are the riddles of the universe. I already know it. I'm just going to do it because he's my buddy. Come on into the boardroom. Welcome to Dubai. So since we've taken you to the Middle East, let's go all the way and come on into this amazing room. So the people of Dubai are a nomadic and cultural people. And for years, Their life was not as easy as it could have been, but what did they do? Did they give up? No. Did they quit? No. What they did was they found oil. And when they found oil on all the sand, they could have done a lot of things with that money, but you know what they did? They decided to build the city impossible. The most beautiful city on this planet. The streets are made of marble. So this is the tallest building in the world. I have it in the background, so I can bring this building forward, so I can have this beautiful reflection over the light. You'll see the moon is reflected. So what happens is these people, these nomadic and traditional people, take that, add some technology, and make something beautiful for the world. And boy, have they. But then they didn't stop there. They took all that sand, and they put it out in the ocean, and they built this city in the shape of this beautiful leaf. And we never really got a chance to finish it all the way, but as you can see, like Jackie and Veronica worked on my camels, Jackie worked on the sand, Denise and Jules worked on my city here, and they crushed it for me, man. I have the greatest team of artists ever. They're amazing. This is the boardroom Dubai, which I promise you will never be bored. Come on. Little kids are here, and kids' intellect is stimulated by primary colors. So red, yellow, blue would be our primaries, and green is not a primary, it's a secondary. By throwing in when I'm trying to stimulate children's thought process. This is Buckingham Palace, of course, because we actually teach English here. I might take a couple courses, it's not my best subject. This is the train station in China. 100 trains will come in and out of here. They're known around the world for being on time. 1 year, all 100 trains, if you added up the time that they were late, adds up to 3 minutes and 12 seconds. These trains are never late. Come on down here. This is a train station in Paris. And this is a train station again in England. You'll see the tube, the eye, you'll see the tower. We're now in France. Let's take a little bus ride in Paris. Come on in. At this point, you know, I'm not kidding about anything. I'm dead serious. I don't joke. Right, that's funny, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 windshield wipers right here and a giant steering wheel, because that's the side of the road that they drive on. And you are now sitting in a French school bus. There's gonna be cafes and people walking with little poodles. But I want you to walk up. The reason I have you come here is I want you to see how beautiful that Eiffel Tower is. My friend Denise worked on it, and my friend Jules. I didn't want to make it the big thing. I want to make it in the distance so you could enjoy all of France as you get to the Eiffel Tower. If I put the Eiffel Tower right up front, that's all you'd see. But now by putting it in the background, you get to see the beautiful hot air balloons when you look out the side window of the bus, or the Arc de Triomphe as you look out the back window. Come on, let's go to Madrid. Walk this way. This is the beautiful cityscape. It's still in progress, but you can see like the beautiful statue at the top. I had a 12-year-old girl paint this wet street for me. Look how great of a job she did. You teach and encourage people. You get them to rise right above themselves, and they can do amazing things. They just have to believe in themselves and not give up. If you read my book, you'll see there's a whole story about not giving up. Talk to God, He listens. Believe in yourself, and you can do anything. Like even Walt said, doing the impossible is kind of fun. I tested that theory. He's right. It's so much fun. Section from here to here. See that little white section? That is the white part of a Polaroid. And here are postcards, these rectangle shapes flipped over. Dear Grandma, having a great time in Barcelona. Weather's here, wish you were fine. But then, this is one of the most famous statues in Spain. The children love it. I love it too. Tessa painted this for me, and her little sister came in with a little coaching. It's beautiful. We're going to scale out the edges and make it a postage stamp. So we have postcards, postage stamp, photograph. This has become a scrapbook of a classroom. We have one more classroom I want to take you to. Come on, let's go. So over here is where our story begins at the Temple of the Moon. And this is an actual temple in China. Do you see that giant sapphire up there? That sapphire reflects anything you give to it and sends it directly to the moon. So I thought, but if I have little hearts coming down up to here, and then they get bigger, they turn into lanterns. Imagine heart-shaped lanterns flying up over the trees where they disappear behind the mountains. All that love, it's so solid it turns into bricks. That love that meanders and collects and absorbs all the love around the planet in the Great Wall of China as it comes to here, and Madeline, bang! The bricks turn into the scales of the love dragon. And the love dragon comes along, collects all that love that she's absorbed from around the world. Her name is Gladys, because her Gladys almost over. That's the love stone. Her blue eyes then send it to the sapphire, which then goes up to the moon, and it reflects down over the entire earth with love. And that's the Chinese story of how we've collected all the love and then sent it to the Temple of the Moon. Up to the moon. Why? So it can reflect back down over the whole earth. So that's the Walls of Love project. Well, we have a room for the little ones. Come see that. You've seen the language of art. Let's see the language of fun. This is the playroom that's in progress. We said, well, we want to make characters that the kids will love. And being from doing so much work at Disney. So this part of the wall is deep undersea. And so we're having a bunch of characters that are fun. Like he's hitching a ride. And that's a 3-legged octopus, so we'll have 8 legs eventually. This is Mr. Peanut Butter. He's our jellyfish. Peanut butter and jelly. So sorry. But there's rocks in a cave which take you to a jungle. If you look close, you'll see a giant three-toed sloth, a parrot. We're gonna put in all kinds of animals. Then you come back out of the cave, the water starts to get more shallow. So I can put land creatures like a duck or a sheep. And then because the languages are from all over the world, man, I'd say let's have the animals from all over the world too. There's the cannonball penguins. My favorite part of this room is this guy's face. He's getting out of the way, like he lifted his arm out of the water and you see the drop, but this cannonball's about to splash him and he knows it. Look at that face. This is Riff Raff. He became our mascot. He was so sweet. I decided that we're gonna put Riff Raff on the walls of love somewhere. So I put him on a little raft flying down. There's a Riff Raff, and every wall there's a little heart. I let the artist do. His heart is his nose right there. Also he'll be here forever to enjoy the laughter of the kids echoing in this room forever. So it's pretty amazing what the world can do when you ask them to come together to show everybody that we can work together and build things and create things, no matter who you are. I have 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds. I have people from every country and every color, every creed, and every political background, and nobody cares. If you pick up a brush, you're part of the walls of love. But this, ladies, is the walls of love.